Gem Babies, I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to this 15 till 31 August general reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader, Gemini. This is for Gemini, dealing with a Gemini, wherever you got Gemini in your chart. This is your reading. So this one is by request, which is really quite cool. I do apologize, I'm not always able to do all the things that I'm requested to do, but I thought, okay, this one really fits in quite nicely with, what I'd like to, what Spirit would like me to communicate at the moment. So no contact with your loved one, no contact with your, significant other, no contact with the job situation, like whatever it is. You're sitting there, you're waiting for this call, you're waiting for this email, you're waiting for this communication, you're waiting for this message, and nada, So let's see what that is about. All right. So I'm going to end off with a direct message from the universe, but before we get to that, let's first see what we've got in your reading, beautiful Geminis. So we're starting off with the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. All right. So bit of a tricky one, bit of a do I, don't I sort of energy, do I do nothing, do I do something? What if I put myself out there again and, it's sort of like to my peril, to my disadvantage, to my, embarrassment, that sort of thing. I feel that you're dealing here with someone, it's almost like it's quite interesting when they want things to work out, you're not quite there. And when you want things to work out, they're not quite there. I do see here maybe pretending not to hear each other, choosing to ignore a question maybe. There's sort of like a sense of discomfort here, but I see that you both are also very grown up now. And you are both ready to move forward, into love. You're both ready for high level commitment. You're both ready for, and again, it doesn't just have to be love, but like all parties involved here are really ready to like lay all the cards on the table, face up, to not run own agendas here. So that is actually quite beautiful. That is really, really nice. Let's see what is the potential of all of this. Where is it going forward? But I really, really like that a lot. So 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Okay, that's quite interesting. This is a very unlikely sort of match. Unlikely in the sense that you may have believed that the ship has totally sailed, never coming back, down in the deep sea, joined the Titanic type of vibe. And also, I don't necessarily see that the other person, they're not necessarily thinking about you either. They're doing their thing. And let's imagine, let's go away from love, because everybody's always on about love, and everybody often believes that when you find love, your life's going to be perfect. But if you're not a good host for it, then it's not perfect. So let's use a different example. Let's imagine that you are waiting for a reply from a job. You send in your resume and that sort of thing. Sorry. 3 of Swords at the bottom, you're ready for more. You send in your resume, you're ready for that sort of thing, my beautiful Geminis. And then, maybe somebody else gets the job. So that employer is not even thinking about you. But then for some reason, maybe the selected person can't do, I'm so sorry. I've had a flu. I'm sorry. So my lip is doing funny things. So you almost, I don't want you to think of this as being like a second choice, second fiddle, something like that. It's more about, and now I can't stop fidgeting with it. It's more like what is meant for you is meant for you, and so that is coming your way type of thing. All right. I see new things really paying off. So if you're thinking of doing new, moving out on your own, doing your own thing, there's a lot of fears, yeah, obviously, but I actually see things working out really, really well here for you. All right. So what you thought you may have missed is actually coming back to you, and it's even more beautiful because now, you are sort of like where you are going by request, not just of your volition going there. All right. So that really obviously changes things. Just be careful to not get a big head about that. All right. Let's clarify for you, Gemini. Let's see where we are going. If any of you are interested in learning card reading or advancing spiritually, then you might want to check out the links for my courses in the description. Some of you have asked, I am still busy with my advanced tarot reading course. I like to take my time with my courses. I don't rush through things. I want to do it properly, okay? So you've got the Star, which is beautiful, the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So, yeah, there is a flow here, things working out for you. This no contact person, it's almost like, if you kind of like imagine that the two of you contact each other, when you might be thinking of contacting them, they might be contacting you, and you can really feel each other's energy, quite beautiful. And you know what, I think this is one of those energies where it's such a powerful connection that initially it actually scares you. So, you know, it's like, it's almost like twin flames often do, and this could be your twin flame even. That you see, and it's so much, and you go like, oh my goodness, and then you run, all right? You don't run because you don't want it, you run actually because you want it, but you can't imagine not having it. And the idea of not having it can be driving you a little bit crazy, all right? So it's basically old inherent fears that are surfacing, you know, old self-sabotage that surfaces. And it's okay, I mean, we all do that. If you can do your best to come from a point of love, you'll be fine, all right? Sorry. Still recently I had a bit of a flu. So you got the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Remember, that's also the card that was at the bottom, that was being shown to you. So I feel that you're getting a very clear sort of indication that you may have been overthinking things with this person. You know, that you may have thought maybe that a lot of the things that they do and don't do and put out on like social media and stuff like that, you may have thought that it's got a lot to do with you, but in general this person doesn't think about you too much. And it's not an unpeaceful thing either, okay? But I feel that you are ready for new and you are ready for more. We'll see what the message from the universe is about that, because that's a little up in the air. So let's see how that ends off for you, Gemini, okay? Let's see. If you go ahead, like, share, comment, you know, I appreciate all of those and sharing everything. Beautiful messages you sent me, beautiful donations. I appreciate everything. It means the world to me. Thank you. Okay, so you got the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Stars, which is the Six of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. So, yeah, you might be overthinking things. You and this no contact person, you can come together. Life will bring you together. Try not to push it. And you're very beneficial for each other. You're good for each other's morale. It's like you motivate each other. So don't worry about the past. It won't repeat itself. All right. The future actually looks quite bright for the two of you. All right. In whatever capacity you are together, I can see that it is good and it's very amicable, which is cool. Okay. So I hope that it helps. If any of you are interested in a deep exploration of your energetic possibilities, check down below in the description for readings and my other personal services. Reach out and we can set it up for you. I'll see you next time.